we're seeing the same high grades. I mean, as we put out, a couple of meters here showing 8% on average is very good, and it's along the lines of what they're seeing at the Mpama mine. So yes, I think we're on trend, and we're seeing the same kind of thing.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Paul Barrett, the CEO of Rome Resources. Paul, very good to speak with you this morning. How do these deeper Kalai hits strengthen your confidence in the structural model?
Hi, Stephen. Good to be here. Yes, so the grades are really good in terms of what we're seeing, and we are seeing as we go deeper a slight improvement in that grade, and that's exactly what we're expecting. So at the moment, we're drilling another deeper hole, and we should probably drill a vertical hole that goes even deeper to chase those good grades down further. So hopefully we'll see good news continuing over the next couple of weeks.
Paul, are you seeing similarities between Kalai and the tin systems that underpin Mpama's scale and longevity?
Well, we're certainly seeing the same geology, and we're seeing the same high grades. I mean, as we put out, a couple of meters here showing 8% on average is very good, and it's along the lines of what they're seeing at the Mpama mine. So yes, I think we're on trend, and we're seeing the same kind of thing.
You say you're going to move on to Montagoma as well now. What's the single biggest geological question this next phase of drilling is meant to answer?
Well, yes, once we're finished at Kalai, we have two, maybe three holes left to drill there. And so we'll be moving to Montagoma. There's two things in a way. So there's the extension of the tin deposit down deeper. We have done some work, actually, some interesting geological work using some of the full element assays, which gives us some indication of the chemostratigraphy of what we're seeing down there. And it's providing us with quite an interesting, very, very simple model, actually, much simpler than we'd thought it was previously, whereas we can see the correlations and we can see where the tin is sitting. So that gives us a good guide on what to go for. It also, interestingly, gives us a very positive view of extensive copper to the north. So we'll drill one or two holes to test that, because obviously copper is going to be a very important consideration in Montagoma.
So what should investors be watching out for next then, Paul?
Well, as I say, we're still drilling on Kalai, so we have two holes going down at the moment. I think probably we want to see the results from these maybe same time next week, another RNS. I mean, it is, touch wood, going quite well. We have our new drilling supervisor on site and new geologist, and they're doing a great job. So I think, assuming that everything goes fine, we'll be banging these holes out and getting the results out week after week, hopefully.
Well, sure, we'll be chatting again very soon. Thank you for your time today.
All right, thanks, Stephen.
Paul Barrett, the CEO of Rome Resources.